Interval.
Hey everyone, just another round, doing a little voiceover. I'm not going to talk a whole bunch in this one, but I do want to point out some discs that I throw. This is out at Greenhaven, and we've been so lucky to have very little snow up here in Minneapolis. So this is hole one. It starts off with a par 4, kind of just straight up the gut, and then you got to kind of finagle your way through the trees. So I threw the finish line disc interval off the tee, zone approach, and this puts me right under the basket. I don't think I include the tap in on this. Oh, and apparently we missed the drive of hole 2. It's a 370 foot straight shot. I threw a buzz and put me in circle 1. Second birdie.
Low burning, Heiser.
Hole 3 here. You can hear me talking about just kind of trying to skip it through the right side of these trees here. And I played that one about perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for. It's always nice when you can pick up the same disc and tap it in. That was the finish line disc torque. This is a fun hole. Low hanging trees, so kind of incentivized to throw a roller if you want to get big distance. It's a shorter par 4, but with those trees in the way, the roller can get you up here for a look. A little short on the putt. Should make it a easy tap in for birdie.
Oh,
Just throw a zone, let it go a little, too much hyzer, and came up quite a bit short on that drive. First C2 putt look of the day. Yeah, and the putter was feeling good. A lot of people play this one kind of straight up the gut. I'm choosing to throw kind of a flippier interval on that right side and just trying to get out in the open. And left myself kind of behind this tree a little bit. So normally I would just try to throw a zone approach shot because this tree's in the way. I have to go way further right than I want. So I'm throwing that same torque again, trying to put it really high, give it time to move as far left, and that should put me in the circle.
Putt.
Hole 7. This should be an easy hole. It's like the one really aceable hole in the course, and I always find a way to screw it up, like throwing this very short. So another C2 look. I'm trying to channel the one from 2 holes earlier. And putt's still feeling good. This might be the most eagleable par 4 on the course. I disced up to a Daytona. I think there was a slight headwind, and I just didn't want to flip over an interval. So it left me a little bit shorter than I was hoping for. But that's still long C2 look, so trying to give this one a little bid. And just barely missed. Longest hole in the course. Hole 9, and I just tug on that interval a little too much turn. I get lucky and miss the pines, and so ends up getting way far down there. Kind of priority in this hole is just distance, as long as you don't hit trees, and there's not many trees to hit.
I wanted a little straighter. I thought I was gonna hit pine tree at first.
That leaves me with this little zone up shot. To go perfect 9 for 9. Hole 10, another shorty, just throwing a zone kind of through those 2 pine trees, and probably landed right at the base. 10 for 10. This is usually one I don't get very often. Just kind of a pump for a forehand, and to get it far right enough and not get in those pine trees. I was actually really surprised. I threw my Jawbreaker Flex cap wrap there. Another decent putt, and that's 11.
Oh, it's over.
And this is where I screw it up. Hole 12 should be something that you get every time. and I didn't. So that's where the run of perfect round kind of ends. So first par of the round. Daytona again with a little slip. Luckily, these new Daytonas are so stable that big skip and a roll towards the basket put me inside the circle. And apparently all that good putting has gone away. So I doink one off the front of the cage for 2 pars in a row. Very short hole here. We were playing to a little headwind, so I just up to it, just a little flex with a buzz.
How far is this hole again? This is like
It's short.
And that puts me back on the birdie train. This is a hole I feel like I should get most of the time, and I just undercommitted to that shot. Didn't get any turn, and it's going to leave me completely cut off with pretty much no look at the basket. I think I just have to lay up here. This is the hardest hole in the course, and I'm attempting to make
good roller.
it a lot harder by throwing a terrible shot into the trees on the right. First time I played this course, I threw in there and ended up getting a triple bogey. So at this point, I'm happy to get out with a bogey or par. I have to get really aggressive throwing an understable mid, hoping to just get into the trees. Again, deflect it off. Leaves me with like a, I don't know, 90-foot look for par. And that'll be my first blemish on the round. That's a bogey. Hole 17, overcook it, get saved by the net. Another long C2 look here. Front of cage, and tap out a par. And this is hole 18, and apparently I forgot to record my shot. And so you'll see some of the guys I'm throwing with throw their shots. I ended up parring this hole, which leaves me at 11 down, which is actually frustrating because I was 11 down through 11 holes. And to finish 11 down after being 11 through 11 is a bummer. I got too many pars. That one bogey really hurts. And so I know I can shoot better out here. It just felt really good that first start. So if you like this, like and subscribe, and I'll try to put out more videos. Talk to you guys later.